Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, between and beyond. Today's Mass Make Monday. So today I decided to make some card bases with a lot of different papers here. Most of these colored papers are not heavyweight cardstock, so I would have to reinforce them, but yeah. The cutter I'm using is one of these triple cutter things where you remove this and put it in here, and there are like 3 different kinds of lines they make, 3 different kind of cutting. They have the straight, the wavy, and the perforated. I am not gonna use I'm not gonna use anything other than the straight one, and I will score the card bases afterwards when I have cut all of my card bases. So yeah, let's get working. As you can see, my cutting board here is actually quite old, but it's I had one of these before, and I loved using it. Oh no, these are not A4 sized. Interesting. So, how big are you? A little bit less. Okay, that's interesting. How are we gonna deal with that? Maybe going like this. And the paper is not straight either. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, but we'll see. We are just gonna have to maybe just fold this over a teeny tiny bit here. Oh my god. And I would have to do it for every single piece of paper, because the I actually have experienced it before, that the factory that makes these don't cut it very precisely. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is a lot further than like several centimeters, or several millimeters, I should say. Yeah, all the way over here. And there. Perfect. But as I was saying, I actually had one of the... What? The ever-loving Jesus. Where are you cutting? Certainly not there. Here? This is so weird. Oh my god. Yeah, now I need to cut this with a scissor. I feel like this is kind of weird. There's my scissors. Because I was pretty sure I actually knew the sizes of this paper. So what is the middle? Let's see if we can see it better on this one. There. So this should fit, but I know it won't. Let's see. Oh! It did! Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. Let's just cut it after this one here, and let's yeah, hope for the best. Yeah, now it works. Whatever. As you can see, I make a lot of different sizes here. And when I have made a few, I will start turning them the other way, so it will be top folding instead. I enjoy making both top folding and what's it called? Like landscape. Yeah, I enjoy making all formats. So top folding and side folding, portrait and landscape. And right now this could be top folding landscape like this, or it could be side folding portrait. I also enjoy making some smaller ones. That means I would have to cut like this. Then it will be a smaller size. If I do no, these will be top folding as well. Yeah, let's just make a few top folding. But I could, if I do like this, I can make some top folding A7 size. Yeah, and one piece of paper here, if I make them top folding, they will be, I will have four cards from one sheet of paper. So yeah, it's quite nice. Ooh, it's rather cold out here. I think I've said it before, but I live in northern Denmark, and yeah, here in northern Denmark it is quite cold in the winter. It's also cold in the rest of the country in the winter, but northern Denmark often gets the wind from the Northern Sea, so that's, you know, the cold. Yeah. Maybe if I do like this, no, they are too big. I have to do like this. Or, let's see, if I do like so. No. Let's do like this. Oh, shoot. They were not gonna be nice. Are they? No. That's horrendous measurement. Well, that's okay. I enjoy having all these different colors of card bases, because it gives like a sort of interest, and it's not that hard to make, like when I have these cards here in different colors. On the inside I just put a white writing space for the, yeah, whoever is gonna use that card. Oh my god, this is yellow. I think I'm gonna do like this. Yeah. This would be a cute Easter card. And then if I do like this, I would have two small cards, side folding A7 cards. Oh, this is a half piece of something. I can see if I can. Yeah, I can make a few of these. I really enjoy using my scraps whenever I can, especially if I have larger scraps like this. It's a shame to not use them, but yeah. Let's see if we can. Perfect. And then this one I will save for something fun later. I don't think this stream is going to be very long, because, as I said, it's cold out here, and I only prepared for making my my card bases here, so it's probably not going to be super exciting if I have to find something else to do. And my radiator is screaming at me. Oh my god. Be quiet, my child. Okay. Nice. I have some black card bases. They make for really great dramatic card bases. And you can make some really beautiful cards with this. I actually like making the black cards a bit bigger, but I also make a few that are smaller, just to have them, yeah, like so. This week I'm going to release the video of me fiddling with my junk journal, or my commonplace journal. I greatly enjoyed making that one, and I feel like I'm gonna show... Oh, okay, let's start from the beginning. My process of decorating my junk journal was very chaotic, so I'm just gonna do what's it called, a voiceover with just the sped up version of my card making, because I have no chance of editing that in a reasonable manner, because as I said, as soon as I start crafting, I do it quite chaotically. I do it very what's it called, intuitively. I do whatever I find the most interesting in the moment, and I do that. It makes it quite hard to make tutorials, but it makes it... I feel like it makes it more fun to be crafty. And I know that might be a weird thing, but you know, you have to do what you feel comfortable with when you're crafting. So yeah, and that's what I enjoy doing. Whoop. It's gonna be nice to have all these card bases ready. It makes it faster to craft, and if what you're going for is speed, this is a good place to start, because this makes it so much faster. Having all of the things ready is a good place to start if you want to, yeah, improve and make the crafting more streamlined. I also have a lot of sentiments ready when I craft, so I can just grab one and put it on. I often make a lot of cards ahead of time as well, where I just simply make the card with the base, and I don't know yet what I would put on it, so I just leave it as it is and leave the sentiment off, and I can always find a sentiment later. Yeah, so I know that might be a weird way to do it, but it has helped me a lot, because if I need a card in a pinch, it doesn't matter who or what I'm using it for. I can use it for whatever. It's also, if I have like, if I have to make like a baby's card, like for a christening or a welcome baby thing, or congratulations on giving birth, Mama, you did great. I just, yeah, put them in my pile of card bases, or almost finished cards, and I put a sentiment on them. I have a lot of neutral cards ready to go. Some that could be used for weddings, some that could be used for, God forbid, funerals and stuff like that. So it just makes it easier for me. So I really like making these smaller cards. I feel like they are very... yeah, they are not fit for making like large, heartfelt sentiments, but a quick congratulations on your birthday, here's a gift I made, or whatever, and you can write a little something inside. Most of my cards are actually given to friends and family. Some pay me a little bit for it, but I feel like it's not really Yeah, it's not something that makes me rich. Let's just say that. It's something I do for fun as a hobby, and I have done for a great many years. And that's also why here on my channel I want to share my love for all things crafty. I want to share my love for paper crafts and my love for bead crafting and my love for all kinds of things. I enjoy... Shh. Radiator, please. I love sewing. I'm probably not gonna show that much sewing. I have already shown my process of making my junk journal, where I hand stitched in my what is it called? My signatures. But I also used a sewing machine to sew around the edges, and I sewed some edges onto the sides of my journal. Not the sides of my journal, but the sides of my sheets of paper I used in my journal. So that was all of the paper. Well, then we have to figure out what's next. I think I might prepare some of these for scoring. Shh, be quiet, please. My radiator is being noisy. So I will find my, or maybe I can just use, be right back. I'm just gonna put a little, yeah, be right back. I'm gonna put some stuff on here so you won't get discouraged. I will be right back, and I'll see if I can talk to you throughout my looking for my stuff. Oh no! ¿Dónde está mi scoreboard? Please, where did it go? I have a large cutting mat somewhere with a scoreboard, but for some reason I can never find it. So yeah. I have something here. Excuse me. Oh my god. The problem is, this is not made in centimeters, and I need centimeters for this to be precise. Let go. Okay, perfect. Let go. But I need to make some sort of edge here. Maybe I should just try and see if I can do it like this. Oh my god, that is horrendous. I am gonna have to cut these twice, I can see. But I had a feeling my cutting board wasn't straight. So that's annoying. Let's see if we can remedy that. Look at that. As I said, it's horrendous. Okay, that's a lot better. At least if it's not straight, it is the same not straight. So they won't be exactly... Yeah, it's gonna be a bit smaller, but that's... Woohoo! God bless. Let's see if we can fix that. Ah, can we fix it? Oh my god, I fucked it up. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Perfect. Okay. This is not the exact size of an A6 now, but yeah, that is gonna be how it's gonna be. And I have this cute little box here that I bought specifically for my craft room for stuff like this. But I think I might... Will it fit if I do like this? Just barely. No, it will bend the paper. Oh, like that maybe. Nah. Let's just go like this. That was my original plan. So, let us bend all of my paper and see how horrendously crooked everything is. I'm gonna have to just gently do like this. Oh my god, how is it so crooked? How is it so crooked? My cutting board is absolutely horrible. Horrible. Is this why people invest in Fiskars? I really want a Fiskars, but I think they are a bit pricey. But I really want one because I am so tired of dealing with, yeah, this crookedness. I think it's so annoying. But yeah, there's not really much I can do about it, is there? So I would have to use my hard-earned money to go and buy a better paper cutter at some point. I should probably score this. Perfection. Oh, this is not so bad. I'm still gonna cut it. Because I've done so with everything else. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Now let's see. If I do like this, does that help? Yeah, it does. Nice. Let's do that then. Maybe, honestly, that was my problem, that I folded them wrong. I will no longer complain. Yeah, I think that was what was wrong. Oh well, Fiskars can wait. I also, I don't like buying things if I already have one of something, which is kind of ironic because I have, as I mentioned last Mass Make Monday, I have 3 die cutting machines, and they all have their own purpose. I have my my small one, my little itty bitty baby one, the very first one I got, and it is really nice to have that one when I want to cut some smaller things, because I really don't enjoy having to use my larger ones for cutting if I have the small when I have the small one available. It takes too long to cut small dies with the large one. So yeah. And then I got a medium-sized one from I have a girlfriend, or a friend who is a girl, whose mom decided not to, she decided to declutter her craft stash, as she had used that one maybe like 3 or 4 times. So she asked me if I would like to buy it from her for very, very, very cheap. And I said, yeah, sure. Even though back when I got my little one, I decided I did not want a big one because I knew I would not be able to restrain myself in regards to die cuts. And so I was not. Now I buy a million bajillion die cuts. And yeah, I am slightly ashamed, but yeah, I think that's the sad truth of being a crafter, is you will forever be poor. Yeah, but that's how it is. So, like so. Is this one? We're gonna cut the bottom. But yeah, I got my 3. Yeah, I only told you about the 2 of them. I got my Big Shot. I bought it recently for Black Friday, and I have not used it yet, but I want to. I decided to wait a little bit with using it because I wanted to, yeah, use the old one or the medium one as long as I can, and then use the big one mostly for what's it called? Mostly for the background dies and stuff. I also want to try using 3D embossing folders. I have only used tiny embossing folders for my small die cut machine. It's a Wesen as far as I remember. And yeah, I thought the die cuts, or not the die cuts, the embossing folders, I really like the look of it, but I have been hesitant of getting some because, yeah, I feel like they are pricey, as they should be. Hobby articles, no, hobby items are expensive, so yeah. I have, yeah, in that regards, I also have like mixed feelings about, for example, Temu and AliExpress and stuff. I feel like I understand that it makes crafting accessible to more people, but it also kills smaller boutiques, what's it called? Stores. Hobby stores, and I really feel like that's some of the things you should remember when buying from there. I am not gonna sit here and play holy because I decided a while ago that I wanted to buy some things from Temu, and some of those things have been die cuts, and I know they are cheap replicas of better things, but there's also a lot of things I have never seen in stores, and yeah, but there are some things like brand things I don't buy on Temu because I still want to support the creators of our creative community, those people who makes it possible to have these cool items. I also feel like a lot of the stuff you find on Temu is it's AI, and I have a very strained relationship with AI, and I feel like that might be because I am I consider myself an artist, an illustrator above all, and I make a lot of drawings, have made drawings for people, for commissions and stuff. And I really see why AI art is so alluring, because it makes, as I said, it makes it accessible to have decent looking things, very cheap, very fast. And I gotta give it that. It is like making it or using it for, you know, your own personal good is really nice, and yeah, kudos to you for being able to use that. On that note, I find it weird to sell AI art. First of all, because you can't claim AI art as your own. Most AI art programs and such even states you cannot claim copyright on this due to whatever. The other thing is AI uses training, or uses image training, and they do that by stealing famous artists' work to the point where you can actually see which artist is the AI has been trained on. And I feel like, I feel like that has been a very big no-no for me to use AI art. And the thing is, I would never feel comfortable selling something I know is AI art. There are too many errors, and I feel like I can't sell something I am not 110% satisfied with. And when I say that, I mean, we have all seen the AI fingers and the AI backgrounds that are absolutely horrendous. And it's really not hard to spot AI art if you know what you're looking for. Look in the background. Look at the trees. Look at the birds. Look at the bats. Look at, the details. And you will see AI starts being, starts being obvious. And I feel like that's such a shame. But I guess you get what you pay for. And if you pay nothing, you will get those mistakes. And that is, But to then sell that is, I feel like it's very dishonest, because at the first glance, it just looks like beautiful art. It's beautiful and easy and accessible. But when you then sell it, it becomes, I'm not gonna say fraudulent, but if you're not even gonna edit the mistakes and you sell it with all of the flaws, all of the mistakes, the spelling mistakes, the weird, odd tools that no one would ever make, and I bet you've seen it. So that was a tangent, a rant. What are we doing? We are still making these folds here. I think I might actually also, when I've done folding these, I might make some small illustrations I want to use on some cards. I feel like that's also a nice thing. On my blog, I give out freebies of some of my things. And those are freebies you can use for whatever. In those freebies, you will see some, there are some watercolor things. They're mostly watercolor things right now, but I think I'm also planning on, doing some illustrations and some clip art for free. Most of it is some that I have not made myself, but edited myself. And I am not yet using AI, but I am not gonna say I will not. Because I can guarantee if I use AI, I will make sure there are none of the obvious weird mistakes. Because I don't, as I said, I don't enjoy giving out things that are, you know, imperfect. Not that I could ever make anything perfect, but I hope you understand what I mean. It's kind of funny, none of these have been crooked. Maybe it was just the last ones that were. Look at this. This will be such a cute little card. Mint colored card. Stuff like this you're gonna have to cover. But yeah. I'm also... Look at all these card bases. They are gonna be very useful. Oh no! They fell over. I will get a small drink. Last time I decided to drink a bit of alcohol, and I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, not funny, but it was fun. I had a viewer who, like, I really enjoy his company. He's a very skilled guy who makes he makes mostly sound, music and stuff, music design, but he also makes 3D things, and he makes 3D things for a festival here in Denmark, a very big one. I think it's actually one of the biggest ones. It's called Roskilde Festival. It's a place in Denmark close to the what's it called? Close to the capital. So yeah, it's I feel like it's very prestigious, but he probably doesn't feel the same. He sadly isn't very what's it called? He doesn't believe in himself as much as everyone else believes in him, and that's a shame. Sometimes some of the most skilled people are those who believe the least in themselves, and that's kind of a horrible fate. I would like to say that I am probably very skilled, but I have a hard time seeing that in myself, and other creatives might feel the same way. If you might sit out there and think, you know what, I don't feel as creative, I don't feel as good as, and I don't feel the same passion as these people do, and yeah, just remember, whatever you make it yours. That is my tagline in the end of my videos. It doesn't matter what you make, but you have to make it for you. It makes it a lot easier to accept not just where you are in your creative journey, but also where you're going and where you have been. It can be quite hard to maybe think of yourself as, let's say, 15, 20, maybe if you're older, 30 years old, and think back and think, you know what, my 30-year-old self would be disappointed about of how little way I've come. But don't do that to yourself. Just remember you have come some way. And even if you went back in your skills and you might not be as skilled as you were back in the day, remember you can always, it's always easier to learn things again. And maybe even if your focus has shifted, or if your what's it called? Even if you might have lost the passion, if you're now back and just enjoying maybe watching videos of people who are creative, videos of people who do the things you used to be able to do. You still have that happiness, and maybe you are just enjoying it through someone else. And that is okay. There should never be a limit or a certain way you should enjoy your passions. You shouldn't be forced to do things a certain way. It's like if you want to draw something, you don't have to draw realism to be doing it right. You just have to draw whatever feels right for you. Some people might think whatever you make is ugly, but who cares? It's yours. I often feel that way about my stuff. It's like, oh no, nobody likes what I make. But who cares? I do. And some of my friends might. Some might not like it. But I know most of my friends, they feel inspired by me as I feel inspired by them. I surround myself with people I look up to. Not necessarily people I strive to be, but always people that inspire me in some way. Oh my god, this radiator is annoying. So I firmly believe that if you surround yourself with people you look up to, you will eventually become a better person of who you might want to be. So yeah. On that note, I think I might soon be done with this. Yeah. I have made a bunch of card bases. I have not yet made the inserts for the card bases, but I will. Should I do it immediately? I probably should. That would make my life a lot easier. And it's all about making your life a lot easier. Let us move this out of the way so you can see what I've made. Oh, all of this stuff. Look at this. All of these made today. Let's just quickly score them a bit better. And maybe, let's see, I don't know, but maybe next week I'll be making some cards for, you know, just to show some of my passion. But as I said, I could probably make some small illustrations today of cute things. I don't know what it should be yet. Probably some butterflies or something. Something cute I can maybe color in with my Copic Ciao markers. I need to test those and see how well they are holding up. Or maybe I should just make a swatch with me video. Test every single one of my markers and see if they should be re-inked or something. I also need to test my Distress inks because they also need some re-inks. I think I should make a swatch with me Mass Make Monday. I think that would be a good idea. It's kind of funny, I have that Pokemon gotta catch them all thing, but I have not bought every single Distress ink, which is kind of funny because I've had the Distress inks for a while. Like I've had them for several years. And the Catherine Pooler inks I just recently got, and I have every single what's it called, collection ever given in the or released in the what's it called, the mini version. So yeah, As I said, Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Back in the day, I also had every single Copic Chow markers, but they have released a set C since, and that is a few years ago, and I have not bought that one. But I actually really want it. So yeah. This is going fast. That's nice. But I think I might end the stream an hour early today. Yeah. Because I need to get to bed. Oh! Oh no! This one is a bit crooked. Let's put it up here then. It's nice to use some of my odd colored cardstock, but also my heavyweight cardstock. I kind of regret not buying more specialized colors, because I only have the colors that you kind of get in those multi-packs. And that is because I won't say I'm poor, because I'm not, but I am very cheap, and I don't enjoy buying things just for the sake of buying them. I enjoy reusing things, which is also why I do my junk journal. I enjoy using odd things for things, such as I use tea bags, and I use tea bag liners for both for card making, but also for junk journaling. I use yeah, a lot of weird things. So, yeah, as I said, I would like some other colored cardstock, but I think I might just be able to have the white ones and then color around. I've seen people do that. Yeah. Also with the blending brushes and just blending in general, you can get away with doing a lot of nice, beautiful colors. And I probably will have a video about fun color blends and the basic color theory, both for crafting but also for illustration, and see if we can work with that. Now, you see this one, I have to be, I have to notice this when I start crafting. I also have to get inside and prepare my daughter's lunchbox for tomorrow. She's gonna be in kindergarten, as she always is. But it's nice to have it prepared the evening before, so I don't have to yeah, stand there in the morning and deal with it. I suffer a lot from morning migraines, so I have a very hard time waking up and doing stuff in the morning. So yeah, that's a whole thing. So we are soon there. Look at this. It is so fast. We are just flying through these ones. And there is so much space in my box when I put the, what's it called? The card bases down. Or laid them down, I should say. I think, like, these Mass Make Mondays are so nice for me, because I really get a lot of the more mundane tasks done. And I really get some, yeah, I really get some productivity going here, because, like, I don't remember the last time I had this amount of, what's it called? this amount of card bases. But it is very nice, and I greatly enjoy it. Okay, let's quickly cut these. Oh. Let us see, let us see, let us see. It is no longer Christmas. I don't know why I'm singing. So. Oh my god, everything is shaking. And this one. Perfect. Now we are done. An hour in. That feels very nice. So, yeah. I think we might just end it here and call it a day and look at all our beautiful, beautiful card bases. And I think in that regards, I would say, yeah. Oh my god. I would like to say that the Danish word of the day is kort. It means card. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next Monday. And as I said before, whatever you make,